My name is Dwayne Gerald Davis Sr. Everybody calls me Shorty. I'm the 2021 Weaver Award winner. I went from Baltimore's worst to Baltimore's best. Activism ain't terrorism. It's the good in the hood. It's the good kind of trouble. It's making a documentary about your prison industry and mass incarceration. That's Dwayne G. Davis. That's my phone number. From January the 2nd, 2008 to the present date. That's the United States Postal Service. We talk about mail theft and vandalism complaint. All right? And that's my case number right there. So Dante Hickman, T.J. Smith, Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court, President Biden, Judge Carrion, Brandon Scott, Marilyn Mosby, Ben Cardins, Commissioner Harris, Xavier Conway, and Eric Barron from the Department of Justice. That's a certificate of identity. Like I said, I was making a movie about Baltimore, and the Weaver Award gave me the money to finish it. Now I'm in production, and I'm getting ready to sell it. That's certified 2013. It's The Whistleblower, the movie. Individual acknowledgement of the state of Maryland in the county of Hartford. All right? This is a sworn affidavit. Shorty, pull your mask up? No. You talking about the criminal charges you refused to file against Scott Shellenberger. I am Dred Scott. Do blacks have rights which white America respects? Social media for social change. You can Google me. State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. You can Google toilet bomber of Baltimore. You can Google Shorty, pull your mask up. We talking about parole and probation. All right? From 2007 to now. All right? From 2007 to now. That's Jim Jordan, the House Judiciary Committee. Right here. For more information, Mr. Davis can be found on Facebook. All right? Twitter. Thank you for considering this matter. All right? Feel free to contact Mr. Davis. That's Kwesi and Fume. And like I said, we talking about your prison industry. That's me. On February the 2nd, 2011, my mother died from cancer. On February the 7th, 2011, y'all locked me up and charged me with terrorism because I put a toilet in front of the courthouse. That's my property. All right? And we talking about property. You took this video. You took my intellectual property. All right? And that intellectual property had David Smith on it from Fox 45. Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle. Y'all had an event the other day, but y'all ain't said nothing about that book. All right, y'all ain't said nothing about that book. That's the Maryland Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts. That means I was making a movie. And she know me from the Jubilee Arts Center. Davon Love know me since he came into conception with Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle. See who that is? Maryland Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts. Because like I said, I was making a movie about Maryland's prison industry. We talking about Jim Crow justice right here. And that's Governor Larry Hogan. He made $4 billion off the prison industry. I gave you your judges, lawyers, and politicians that's doing this. And I gave you Dr. K from WEEA Radio. All right? If you go to Dr. K today, ask Dr. K for that information. Because like I said, this is a social scientific experiment. The haves versus the have-nots. And the have-nots ain't having it no more. We went from enslavement to mass incarceration. That's Governor Westmore. And this is the cases right here. Maryland and Illinois, just like Dred Scott. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? That's Illinois and Maryland, city, county, and state and federal levels. All right? Dwayne G. Davis, right to property. All right? Like I said, ain't no law against making a movie. The Black Arts District. That's Fox 45. All right? And that's Tony Roberts from the Baltimore Sun. Everything Tony Roberts got, you got to turn over for the public to see. Because we talking about voter suppression. Release all material to the voters before the elections. That's Gov.O'Malley and parole and probation. That's me. That's the Community in Crisis Town Hall. 1402 Lockter in 2009. I'm showing you the role that the media plays in misinformation. All right. That's the Office of the Supreme Court. I'm looking for exoneration of the Supreme Court, and Governor Westmore got my information. That's the Supreme Court of the United States, 2007. Dwayne G. Davis, Falls Road, Davis versus Illinois. That's my Shorty program, and I gave you the program. visual and performing arts, political involvement, photography, journalism, technology, law, sports, and cultural exchanges. So leaders of a beautiful struggle, like I said, you're going to have to stand in line. Mass incarceration in the prison industry belong to me. I'm a whistleblower in the courts and the corruption in the courts. And I've been doing this since 2007, really since 1986. Maryland's prison industry. Google it. United States Postal Service. Sees a date, January 2nd, 2008 to the present date. I'm a weaver in Baltimore, weaving the social fabric. Them is green cards, and I'm not an immigrant.